Good morning, girlfriends, and welcome to this Thursday cloudy morning. Mr. Golden Sun is up there somewhere behind the clouds. Now, I wanted to share a word with you this morning, and it's just a quick little word. I was sitting in I call it my thinking chair, as I was resting for the evening and just listening to what God might have to say. I like to spend time in the Word first thing in the morning and in the evening or at bedtime. Anyways, so as I was getting ready this morning, I was thinking, as I was just looking at the earrings I chose, but you know, it kind of goes along with the message that God had given me last night. And like I've shared before, one of my daughters makes these polymer clay earrings. So these are little white pumpkins that I chose to put in today. And I chose these pink butterflies because I love pink. Pink is where it's at. Butterflies also represent freedom, and they represent change. We know as a caterpillar goes into the cocoon and he changes into the beautiful butterfly. Well, that's freedom. Freedom, it's change. So anyways, it kind of goes along with what God gave me last night. And I heard the word spoken to me yesterday. And as I prayed into it and sat here and listened to what he downloaded to me, it was called fresh wind. I heard him say fresh wind, fresh wind. New things are about to happen. I had to clean out the old things so I could bring in the new. New people, new friendships, new relationships, new job opportunities, new ministries. I had to close some of the old doors so new doors could be opened. I couldn't open the new doors until the old doors were closed. People you were attached to had to go because they couldn't go where you are going. And as long as you were still attached, you couldn't go. You were being held back. So I had to move some things around, move some people out, shed some light on some things in order to bring things about. I know you were hurt, but you are about to see why it went down the way it did. You will see, you will understand. It's going to be better than you thought. So be blessed, sweet girlfriends, be blessed and keep smiling because it's going to be good. And you know, as I was thinking about that, yes, there's been many changes. And I could say even from in my own life, there's been many changes. A lot of things that I didn't understand. There's been situations that have happened. There's been things that have been changed around. And I didn't understand why. But I am seeing it now. And I'm sure there's many of you who are going through these different changes in this season. Even as the season is changing out here, we're into fall. But the seasons of our lives are changing as well. And we have to know what season we're in. We have to know how the seasons change, and if we want to move forward, we have to move with the change. We have to move with the season, and God knows what he's doing because he can see further down the road than what we can. Amen. And I know sometimes that's hard for us to understand, but I also heard the other day when I was dealing with some thoughts in my head about another situation that has taken place. And I heard God say, trust me. Trust me. So we also know that we are to put our trust in the Lord and not lean onto our own understandings, but acknowledge him in all his ways. He's going to bring things about. He's going to bring things out for our good. There's a lot of things that sometimes happens in our life that we don't understand, but God does. And when we step over that threshold, if you will, as he shines the light on it, we begin to understand why it happened that way and why it had to happen that way. But while we're going through it, let's admit, we really don't like it because it's hard. It's hard. And nobody said that life was going to be easy. God didn't even say life was going to be easy. And sometimes it's really tough. Just resting and leaning on God. But, when we are in that peaceful place, that restful place in him, we can just rest in him, knowing that he has everything all worked out for our good. And I just thank God today. I thank him for this day. And I thank him for you sweet girlfriends who will see this video, whether it's this morning, this afternoon, later, maybe days down the road. So I just speak blessings over you in this day, and know that change is good sometimes. Change is good, and God will make it work out for our good. And we just trust and believe in him, because we know with change, a lot of times there's freedom. There's just freedom in the change and knowing God. Amen. So be blessed. And like I said before, keep smiling, knowing that he's got us all in the palms of his hand. He's got us, girlfriends, and there's no need to worry. Be blessed until next time.